Hello, and welcome to another episode of Lara J Talks Fashion. I'm your host, Elira Stone, and today we are diving into a topic that's both timely and stylish, faux fur mania. Joining me is the co-founder of Lara J and larajfashion.com, Lara J herself. Lara, it's so great to have you here again.
Hi, Elira. It's always a pleasure to be on the podcast, and I'm thrilled to chat about faux fur today. It's one of those elements in fashion that's constantly evolving and capturing the imagination of so many.
Isn't it? I mean, our listeners loved our last discussion on nautical influences, and I think today's topic ties in nicely with how trends shift and grow. So many parallels in how people have embraced new materials both in faux and marine-inspired fashion.
Absolutely, and faux fur holds such a unique place. Historically, fur was a massive symbol of luxury and status, but as attitudes changed towards animal welfare, the industry had to adapt. It's fascinating how faux fur has bridged that gap between luxury appeal and ethical fashion.
Definitely. And it's not just about a moral standpoint, it's about an evolution of textile technology too. The textures and patterns available now are simply remarkable. I've seen some faux pieces that look more ravishing than the real thing.
Yes, the innovation in fabric tech really makes a difference. I remember the early iterations in my fashion career. It wasn't quite as soft or as realistic, but today's faux fur can be mistaken for genuine mink or chinchilla by even the trained eye.
Exactly, and I think there's a cultural shift too. Faux fur represents not only a choice for the planet, but also a chic and bold fashion statement. But here's the thing, Lara, with so many faux fur items out there, how do consumers differentiate between quality and something that's just not worth the hype?
Great question, Elira. Quality can often be assessed by touch and finish. The fibers should feel plush and not synthetic or plasticky. Look for density in the fibers. Quality faux fur often has a depth to it that lends weight and drape similar to real fur.
And also, garment construction plays a role, right? The way it's stitched, the lining beneath, all these factors contribute to how the piece wears over time. I've seen enough of those cuts and trims to know when faux fur's been done justice.
Exactly, and with e-commerce sites like Lara J, we're very particular about sourcing. Our pieces reflect a standard of quality consistent with our brand's promise of luxury and longevity. And we make it accessible and presented transparently to our online shoppers.
Speaking of accessibility, consumers today have more options than ever to explore styles that resonate with their personal ethics and style. It's empowering in many ways. Bringing choice to the forefront of personal expression is a key trend. Can you recall a moment when a customer interaction or feedback really stood out concerning faux fur?
Oh, there are quite a few, but I remember this one instance. Actually, quite recently, a young designer who collaborated with us. They reached out and shared how one of our faux fur jackets inspired their own collection. It was this domino effect of creativity which highlights how a single piece or texture can spark innovation and discussions around sustainability. That's why I love what we do.
That is inspiring. And isn't that what fashion is about at its core? Inspiring people to think, to feel, and to express who they are without boundaries. How do you foresee the role of faux fur evolving in the next few years, particularly with the digital retail landscape in mind?
I believe we're just scratching the surface. As the global conversation around ethics in fashion continues to grow, faux fur is becoming more mainstream yet personalized. The tech will only get better, and as 3D printing and other digital advancements play a bigger role, I predict an explosion of customization options offered directly to consumers.
Fascinating. Imagine picking out your custom faux fur coat online and having it reflect your style perfectly. I imagine the consumer experience becoming increasingly interactive. Beyond just faux fur, how do you see the retail approach changing?
Interactivity is indeed the name of the game. Brands are finding that striking a balance between high-touch service and digital efficiency is key. Immersive experiences via augmented reality, for example, will redefine trying before buying. Imagine browsing through our virtual lookbooks and viewing pieces on avatars that realistically mirror your own body.
The future is here for sure. And who knew something as quintessentially glamorous as faux fur would be pioneering in this digital integration? Do you have any predictions on the next big trend? Or something you're excited about that ties into this?
There are so many innovations happening. Smart textiles, which may not directly relate to faux fur, still offer a peek into where wearable tech intersects with style. And in faux fur, I'm eager to see how recycled materials influence design ethics, making what's already sustainable even more pioneering.
It's an exciting time to be a fashion enthusiast, that's for sure. Well, we're almost out of time, but I think we covered quite the runway with our topic. From ethics to innovative retail experiences, faux fur showcases remarkable potential.
Thank you so much, Elira. It's always a joy to delve into these topics with you, and hopefully, our listeners are leaving with some new insights. There's truly much more to faux fur than just its external fluffiness.
Well put, Lara. Thank you for being here and sharing such wonderful perspectives. And thank you to all our listeners out there for joining us today. Remember, you can find more at larajfashion.com to explore your faux fur favorites. Until next time, this is Elira Stone, signing off. Stay stylish.